Well, hello, how are we? I hope you're all doing really well. It is Saturday and I thought today I would take you through what I eat in a day because I just feel like filming. And as you guys may know, if you've seen some of my previous videos recently, I am trying to increase my protein intake. And so I thought it would be a good opportunity to not only show you what I'm eating and give you some meal ideas and kind of what I've been really loving at the moment, but also how I'm incorporating more protein and how potentially you can incorporate more protein into your meals. And I'll probably chat along the way about why it's important or why we prioritize protein and my reasons for increasing protein and all that sort of stuff. So it gives it a little bit more context, but I thought that would be a nice little video to film for a Saturday. So I'm just about to have some breakfast. I've been out on a morning walk. It's pretty grey here today. I don't know if you can see outside. It's just a grey, cloudy day, but it's kind of warm. So I went for my walk. I've done like 7 kilometers. I went to the grocery store and just picked up a few bits and bobs. And really the plan for today is, it's kind of a work day, but it's super chill. So I don't have any specific work that needs to be done right now. It's just planning and filming and doing some organizing, probably doing some programming for clients. And yeah, really just a lot of planning. I have a million and one ideas in my mind right now, and I need to get them down on paper. I'm a pen and paper type of person. So I'm gonna write them down on pen and paper. But I'm also gonna have a day to just chill. I'm gonna go to the gym at some point today, do a lower body training session. We're still on the lower body training, which is really fun. And other than that, I don't really have that many plans. I'm gonna nip into town, and what I think I'm gonna do, because it's a Saturday, I'm gonna take myself on a little brunch date. I'm not gonna have breakfast out, I'm gonna have breakfast at home. I'm gonna take myself to a cafe and sit and have a coffee and take my notebook, maybe even take my book that I'm reading at the moment and just have some me time. I'm that classic person, like that introvert, extrovert. I like being around people, but I'm happy to just sit there and not talk to anyone. It's just nice to have people around. So I do love sitting in cafe environments. So I'm probably gonna do that and a few bits around the house. We'll see, we'll just see where the day takes us. I'm kind of excited. Josh isn't here today. He's down in London for a stag do. So I feel like I have all the freedom in the world just to do what I want, put whatever music I want on super loud. Like I'm really into Lizzo at the moment. Really into it. Listening to it on repeat, it's not good. And so yeah, that is the plan. I did want to mention, in one of my previous videos, I was talking about my necklaces and how they keep getting tangled. And somebody in the comments said you can buy necklace separators on Amazon. And thank you so much, because it has changed the game. Seriously, these do not get tangled at all. I ordered them, they were about £2. And they literally perfectly sit there, and I could even put one more on here. So whoever that was, thank you so much. I'm gonna try and find the comment and write back, because it literally was a game changer. So thank you so much. That was probably the highlight of my week so far. Oh, and there's one more thing that I want to start today, and that is I am filming like a series of short podcasts for my clients, just about nutritional principles or training principles or questions that come up, like for example, about body recomposition, protein, supplements, that sort of stuff. And I've been planning to film some little bite-sized podcasts for them to be able to listen to. If I do work out how to do it, I'll probably throw them up on Spotify, so they'll be there for anyone to listen to, but they're kind of based off questions that my clients will come to me a lot with or we'll talk about in check-ins. So I do want to do that today, because I've been really just loving the coaching aspect of my job at the moment. It's just so much fun. I love seeing people develop. I love being able to develop my own skills, and yeah, it's just really, really good. In fact, that reminds me that the book I'm reading is so, so good at the moment. Is this triggering for some people? I know some people really don't like socks and sandals, but it is really, really comfy. Anyway, this is the book I'm reading, How to Talk to Anyone. I saw someone random that I follow on Instagram tag a book, and it wasn't this book. It was about communication or talking or something like that. And I find the whole concept of communication, talking, presenting, fascinating. I don't feel like I am great at talking. I don't think I'm a fantastic person. I say like a lot, and I think I stutter over my words quite a bit. And this is something that I really noticed when I was at university. And I also really admire when I meet someone who I feel like is a good communicator or has good developed communication skills and language skills, or they present something in a way that is so clear, concise, succinct, and to the point, but engaging as well. I just find the whole thing so fascinating. And so when I saw that, I was like, that's the topic of the next book that I want to read. So I went into Waterstones, I looked up a few reviews as well, and everyone recommended this book online. So I thought I'd give it a go. I've read about a third of it so far. It's really easy. It's like little bite-sized nuggets of information, and it's fascinating. I love it. I'm finding it really interesting. So I'm kind of like, I need to remember to try and practice these skills and see how they go. But hopefully it will make me into a better communicator, or at least someone who can have better conversations, because I think it's so, so important. The last book that I just finished is called The Miracle Pill. I think I mentioned it in one of my YouTube videos. And I also just finished a book called I Don't Like My Neck and Other Thoughts on Being Female. It's a totally random read for me. I found it when I walked into Waterstones, it was just at the front, and I was like, I'm gonna read that, it looked kind of good. And it was really easy to read, it was super quick, but it was basically a woman's perspective on like different topics, for example, having a handbag or plastic surgery and all these sort of things. And it was just a bit of a ironic sort of satire type book, but super easy to read, and I really, really enjoyed that as well. And so going on something a little bit more serious, but still easy to read. So that is that. I think what I'm gonna do is make my breakfast now and have a coffee. Coffee-wise, I'm just having my normal coffees. It's just an Americano with oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk, whatever I have. In terms of my breakfast, I have been really enjoying yogurt at the moment. So I've been having coconut yogurt, which the only reason I'm having coconut yogurt is because I can't eat dairy because of my psoriasis. If I wanted to increase the protein, I would probably pick Greek yogurt if I could, just because that has a higher protein content than just regular yogurt, and the coconut yogurt that I eat has literally nothing in it at all. So that's one way that I would have increased the protein, but because I can't, it is what it is. There also isn't that many plant-based yogurts available which are fortified with protein. So if you just do eat dairy, there are fortified protein yogurts. So you can find them that have got like 20 grams of protein in. But what I do to combat that is I add protein powder in. So I have a soy-based protein powder in vanilla. It is so good, but I'm gonna try and switch it for maybe pea protein or something else, because my skin still doesn't respond that well to soy and I just don't feel great on it. But at the moment, I'm just using it in the mornings for my yogurt. So I mix it in and it makes the yogurt nice and thick, and I really, really like the way it tastes. So through that, I'm getting at least about 20 grams of protein, and then I add a load of fruits, I add some oats, so I'm getting some carbs in there, I add some banana, so some more carbs, and then I also add some 0-calorie maple syrup because I add so much of it. And I also found this Skinny Foods randomly 0-calorie custard. I feel like I'm sounding like a weirdo now. 0-calorie custard, which I also put on as well. And then basically I just sprinkle over anything else that I have in my cupboard. So it could be chia seeds, it could be coconut flakes, it could be some nuts, peanut butter, whatever I find or whatever I feel like on the day. I'm finding that meal is really satisfying. The protein is really satiating, so it's filling me up. It's giving me enough energy to then go and exercise, so I've got the carbs in there, but I'm also not feeling too full. So it's a really great start to the day at the moment. Additional to that, I just throw an egg in to boil and I'll just eat the egg. So I'll just have a hard-boiled egg. Again, this is just so I can increase protein at the moment. So that is basically breakfast and I'm hungry, so let's go make it. So this is the outfit of the day. I don't think I could look any more basic if I tried, but I mean, I only wear black, white, blue, maybe grey on a lucky day. Unfortunately, the notebook of choice, which I've been making all my notes in recently, is huge. So I've got to carry this around with me, but luckily, see all my notes are in here, so I can't really leave it, but luckily, I live in town, so I don't have to walk very far, so I am super dark here. But anyway, you get the point. So we are gonna head out, go find somewhere to get a coffee. Let's go. I am back from my little coffee date with myself and I am ready for a snack, like really, really ready for a snack because I'm hungry. So I have been having, again, trying to prioritize protein, a pretty consistent snack at the moment. And it is, I'm naming it tuna bruschetta. It's probably not tuna bruschetta. So basically a tin of tuna, which is nice and easy. I don't have to prepare it. There's like 20 grams of protein in a tin, and also Hugo can have a little bit. We always share it. So a tin of tuna, I chop up a tomato, I chop up like half a red onion, I add some garlic. I usually add some basil, but I've run out of basil, so that's not gonna happen today. I have a tiny little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I toast some type of bread or some pita bread or whatever I can find. So I have one of these sandwich thins left, so I think I'm just gonna use this. And these are good because you can separate it and you get 2 pieces. I kind of feel like I'm having more if I'm having 2 pieces. So this is a really quick and easy snack. In terms of protein-rich snacks, I tend to go for more savory stuff. So at the moment, like I said, I have tuna or I'll have mackerel. I also have boiled eggs. So I love boiled eggs with a bit of salt or sriracha. And then if I fancy something sweet, I usually will go for a protein bar. So at the moment I have some Bear Bells ones. So I have the salty peanut and hazelnut nougat. And I've been munching on these throughout the day. So I might have these with some yogurt, or I'll just have them on their own with a coffee. But they're nice and quick and easy, but more so I just love, love, love the taste. So that is the plan. I'm gonna make these bruschetta, and then we're eventually going to head to the gym. I had a really, really productive morning. It was so good with note making. And I came home and shock, this may shock you, I've got a package. I thought I would try some of the Alphalete leggings. So if you know me, I pretty much solidly will wear Lululemon Aligns or Gymshark. It is very, very rare for me to try a new pair of leggings, and nearly always when I try a new pair, I end up returning them or giving them away to someone because I'm just so attached to the ones I'm used to wearing. So we're gonna see. A big thing for me is my skin, my psoriasis. It doesn't aggravate my skin, so fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. But we'll try them after we've eaten and see how it goes. Let's eat.
Price point, where do you want to be? I want to find the dress and then I'll look for the price tag.
All right, so lunch is done. Let's try these leggings. So what did I get? So I got the Pulse Kinetic leggings in blackout. I wasn't sure whether to get a small or medium, but they are actually fairly stretchy. That waistband looks tiny. But anyway, let's try them on. I'm in 2 minds. They're really nice. They're super comfortable to wear, but even a small feels like it's going to fall down on me if I exercise. Like there's nothing here to like pull it in. And I just feel like if you do any high impact stuff, which I mean, I don't do that much of, but I'm always having to pull my leggings up anyway, and I find it really frustrating. But what I really liked about these is that they don't have a front seam, and the Lululemon Aligns have got a front seam, so I wanted something which was kind of similar in terms of comfort and in terms of look, but didn't have a front seam. And these leggings are just black, so I don't think you're gonna really be able to see that much detail. It has a little bit more of a contour than the Aligns does. The Aligns just go straight across the back, so that's probably a good thing. But they do have these weird seams, and they kind of look like, I don't know, like you folded your leggings down or something. I don't know, I don't really care that much. It's more that I don't want them to constantly fall down. Sorry, you're really low. I mean, I'd probably wear them for walking, so maybe I should just keep them and try them at the gym. Maybe they'll be good. I'm gonna go and do a leg session soon, so maybe I'll wear them today and we'll see. I'll keep you updated. All right, back from the gym, and my handstands felt like rock solid. I always do handstands. I just put them in between sets, to be honest with you. Not the best thing to do, but just a habit I've got into, and yeah, they felt really good today, so that was nice. A nice change, and I even did some stretching at the end, which I rarely do, so yeah, pretty stoked with that. That was really good. So I'm about to make some lunch, and I think because I'm not super hungry because I've just trained, I'm gonna have a bagel with a load of fillings in. So I'm definitely gonna have some guacamole, because what's a bagel without some avocado? And then I'm also going to have, I might see if I've got some chicken. If I have chicken, it'll be like chicken avocado, which will be so good with some tomato and maybe some mayonnaise. Oh, so nice. Or I might have some egg. It's like scrambled. I'll show you. If I make it, you'll see what I mean. But I scramble it and then make it into like a big omelette type thing, and then you fold it and then it goes in the sandwich. So I might do that. So that'll be my main protein sources. I'll get fat in the avocado, get the carbs from the bread. So it sounds pretty good, and I think it will fill me up now until dinner. It's actually quite late. It's 3 in the afternoon, so getting on. So it's quite late for lunch. I usually eat dinner at the moment around 7:30. I start cooking, so I'll eat around 8 or something like that. And it's just working for me at the moment. It means I'm not hungry when I go to bed, which I don't want to be hungry when I go to bed. But I do usually have some chocolate after my dinner. So yeah, let's get some post-workout fuel in and crack on with lunch. So it got to the end of the day, and I realised when I was editing this that I didn't actually make a clip to explain what I was having for dinner, but I think I mentioned it earlier on in the video. Basically, I was having a chicken salad. I had someone with me this night for dinner, so I just cooked up a bunch of chicken and put some spices in, as you can see here. I made myself a big bowl of salad with a load of roasted vegetables, and then I topped it with all the sauces. And then finally, I complemented it with a toasted pita bread, and it is honestly the best dinner ever. I love it so much, and sitting on the sofa digging into a huge bowl of salad is the best feeling. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very shortly for the next one. Have an amazing day.